Okay, so patch notes summary. This is my Google documents that I've made, sort of like shorten things down, because I think BSG kind of like ramble a bit in their patch notes, and I just want to kind of like make it shorter. I can get more information in there. Factory expansion and the new Scav boss Tagilla is around. He is Killer's brother apparently, which is quite cool. He either has an AKS-74 UN with I think BT rounds. There's still more information to be had there, but I think players have seen him with BT rounds with an AKS. So also a Saiga. I've met him on Factory on an offline raid just to test it. He has a Saiga, and I think he one-shot me to the chest with level 4 armor. So probably some sort of slugs there I didn't quite see because it was offline raid, so I couldn't see what damaged me. I'm pretty sure it was some sort of slugs with a Saiga 12 gauge. He also attacks using a sledgehammer in close range, so he'll push you with a sledgehammer. He has similar mechanics to Killer when wielding a gun. When he has his AKS or his Saiga, very similar mechanics to Killer. He'll go prone straight away. He'll like drop shot you, and he'll kind of like push you and rush you. He's very aggressive, which kind of makes sense because he's Killer's brother, so it kind of works out, right? So the first iteration of the weapons malfunctioning and handling deterioration is in the game now. You can now have a misfire on almost every gun in the game. Almost. I'm not sure what they mean by almost. We'll have to sort of see what guns don't have misfires. You can clear the misfire, which is essentially your gun jamming. Sorry, I should have said that. Misfires are gun jams. A misfire can be resolved by checking your chamber. Like so. Mine is double tap C. I think it's Shift T as a default, but it's like a checking chamber where you pull back the bolt, check the round in there. Instead of checking the mag, you check the round in there. You know, different ammo and attachments will affect deterioration speed. The speed of deterioration of the weapon. Suppressors, dust covers, high penetration ammo will affect the weapon malfunctions, or will deteriorate the weapon's health over time faster. There's stats on different things like suppressors, dust covers. Just as an example, like on my suppressor on my M4 here, the Rotor 43 suppressor has a 71% durability burn. So I'm not sure if this is like the percentage of certain things add up. I'm not quite sure. We'll have to check the ammo here as well. 855 only has a 15% durability burn. So I'm not sure if these two add up to make a certain amount. Essentially, different attachments and weapons will deteriorate the gun faster. So I think I have an AK here. The dust cover also has a percentage of durability burn as well. Dust covers the quality of items that directly affect where the bullet goes. So maybe the barrel. I'm not sure about the barrel either. Maybe the barrel affects this. So yeah. So the barrel also affects durability burn as well, with -4%. So it's not much. But suppressors and ammo definitely affect it a lot more than others. It's just the ones that are in direct contact with the actual like round and how it travels through the barrel and out the barrel. So also some features with this are the technical condition of the gun can decrease the accuracy and also the jamming chance, obviously. The lower the durability of the weapon, the more chance of jamming and the less accuracy it has, or like it's not as accurate essentially as the short version of it. It's less accurate. NVIDIA Reflex support has been added, so if you go into your settings, you'll see here. If you go into your settings, you'll see here graphics, NVIDIA Reflex low latency. I have mine on and boost. I'm not quite sure. I haven't felt a difference in terms of my own performance in the game. It doesn't feel any different for me, but I have a very high-end PC. It's not going to affect me as much as someone who might have a low-end PC that have as many frames. I think it honestly helps with lower frames. So if you're on lower frames, it helps with the latency and overall laggy feel of it. If you struggle with frames, if you've got like 60 FPS, whatever, turn this on. If you have like I think it's a 900 series GPU and above. So from the 980s, whatever, 970s, 9 whatever, and the graphics cards above that, the 1080s, whatever you might have. This will work with that as long as you have the most updated graphics card drivers. Fence reputation is your Scav Karma. So Scav Karma is a thing in 12.11. It's a new thing. Fence reputation, if you check that, you'll see your Scav Karma. Now players can lose reputation by killing non-hostile scavs and gain rep by killing PMCs and hostile scavs. There's also a few things as well on top of that. I'll just go through this though. Hostile scavs are ones that have killed scavs on site in that raid. So they've killed scavs without being provoked. They've just killed them. They are now hostile. And you can also gain fence reputation through the Scav plus PMC extract or by using the car extract. That also includes using a PMC with the car extract. And also a Scav if you have enough money. that can work out too. But the PMC car extract will give you will give you PMC rep. Not exactly sure how much right now. Needs more testing, I think. I think a video from OnePeg breaks down some of the stats and some of the values that you'll get through killing hostile scavs, PMCs, or taking car extracts or whatever. I'll probably link that in the description below if you guys want to check that out. OnePeg's got a good video on that. What high Scav Karma can give you is a lower player scav cooldown. Scav case runtime is decreased, so it takes less time for scavs to come back with your stuff. Say Moonshine scav case, whatever. They'll take less time to come back. More extracts are available to you as a scav. So I've had a lot of people tell me that some of the extracts for scavs don't currently work. Now, I'm not sure if they don't work or if they're not available to them because they don't have very good Scav Karma or their Karma isn't high enough. I know that people are saying that on Interchange, you can only use the Scav and PMC extract at the Scav lands or the Scav tents. I think that's because your Scav Karma isn't good enough to use the other extracts, which is kind of crazy. It's kind of insane. Yeah, so be friendly to scavs, honestly. Like, just, if you hear someone around you and you're on your scav voice line, see if they respond. Hopefully, once people sort of get out there and start understanding that there's Scav Karma and that you get better stuff, and there's so much good stuff here that you get with good Scav Karma. So yeah, hopefully we have more positive interactions with other player scavs. More extracts available to you. The car extract cost will be lower, so the car extract fee will be lower for you as a PMC and as a scav. Both better starting gear as a scav. We haven't really seen what gear you would get as a scav, so that's to be decided. We'll see. I'm trying to get my max scav Karma, which I think is, I say here, it's maximum fence rep is 6 reputation. So at maximum fence reputation, you'll be able to buy lost, uninsured items. So players that have not insured their items and they've been lost in the raid, you can buy those. It becomes available to you to buy yourself, which is crazy. It's awesome. That's so good. So yeah, I'm just curious to see what kind of stuff people bring in raid that they haven't insured. Like maybe someone brings in a thermal that they feel is too expensive to insure. They're just like, I don't have enough money to insure this, but I need to use it. And then you get a thermal. It's like, okay, cool. Anyway, go back up to here. So better prices when selling items to fence. That's cool. I think also maybe buying from fence too. Maybe both ways. Probably. AI will agree to follow your commands more often, so they will follow you. I think I tested it, and I feel like the scavs follow you for longer too. So they come out. Usually scavs don't really go out of their area, but I feel like now I tried it on a few runs with a scav, and I got them to follow me. Did the follow me command, and they followed me fairly far. It wasn't that far, but it felt like it was further. AI will also help by attacking your enemies, and bosses will be considered allies, that friends, if you have higher Scav Karma. Now, this is pretty cool. This is pretty dope. I think what someone was doing was they were, to level up their Scav Karma, they were sitting in reserve. They found Gluhar. They sat with Gluhar. If there was a Scav player that came in, or a PMC, whatever, and shot Gluhar, or shot the guards, or any sort of allies of the Scav, you could then shoot them back and get Scav Karma for that. So you can camp Gluhar to get Scav Karma. It's kind of weird, but it works. So we've gone through the max fence rep of 6. Low Scav Karma. The only thing apparently really is that AI scavs will just attack you on sight. They'll just shoot you. Like they'll just try and attack you, right? It's like you've already killed one of the scavs in the area, but you haven't. They just attack you. It's insane. So the sorting table, this is a really cool feature. Additional expandable space to use when organizing stash instead of using a PMC's backpacks. You know how we put stuff in our backpack to kind of keep it there so we can move things around and in the stash, as we do. Now they have a window for that, which is pretty cool. It opens by clicking a button at the bottom left of the stash window. I'll show you in a second. Quickly place items in the sorting table when it's opened by pressing shift and click. On your stash window, this button here, this one's a sort button. You see that? The sort, automatically sort. This one brings up a window here. Now you can put stuff in it. Is it shift click? Shift click. Shift click. Yes, of course. I said shift click already. I did control click. Shift click. Put stuff in there. And then once you exit it, if you haven't put them back, it'll just put them up on the top of your stash here somewhere, right? So it should go around here. There we go. So you can shift click all the stuff into here. In fact, this is actually a really good idea. And just do that. Boom, it goes all up there. So really, really nice sort of, it's an auto sort, but for things that you want to auto sort. For example, I've got, you can see here below me, I've got all my rigs and stuff, my fuel down here, my backpacks and things, and my guns here. I don't want to sort that stuff. That can stay there. But all this stuff up here, I want to sort that. So I'll put those in there, and I'll just exit, and it'll go up to the top of the stash. There's a full rework of penetration chances, bullet deviation, and fragmentation. I have no information on this as of yet. Obviously, different materials will penetrate easier. Wood, apparently you can penetrate through like small, like thin metals and stuff like that. You could before, I'm pretty sure you could do that before. I guess there's a rework, so maybe it's more efficient, it's better. Potentially with different ammo. This also might affect some of the glass. So, you know, the glass on interchange where you shoot through and sometimes bullets just kind of go off. Bullet deviation, I think, is what that means, where bullets don't really hit directly. Same thing with the labs glass, with manager's office, blue, I think, actually, and green. Black, I'm not sure if, I think that's still unpenetrable anyway. Either way, hopefully that's kind of helped a bit, because I hated labs because of that. Especially with the server glass, the server room with the glass there. So, new equipment, several body armor vests, chest rigs, and backpacks. I don't have flea market with the new equipment. I'm not sure exactly which ones I've seen it. Obviously, Tagilla's armor is in. You got there's two different face shields. There's one with like a gorilla face mask, and then there's one with a word on it. I think it says like kill or death or something on the front of the face mask. And then you got his chest rig, which is a level 6 chest rig on Tagilla, the factory boss. Level 6 chest rig, level 5 face shield. And apparently it's not a helmet. It's not a full helmet, so it doesn't protect the nape, but also you can wear contacts with the helmet. So it's a level 5 face shield with obviously a little window. So it's not, it's like I think it's similar to the Alton, maybe a bit smaller. You can wear contacts with that and the face shield, which is pretty cool. So new weapons, I think there is the Scar H and Scar L added. They haven't actually told us what new weapons, which is kind of weird. They want us to figure it out for ourselves. That's why they released the patch notes pretty late on, because people were figuring out things for themselves and, you know, sort of discovering new things and stuff like that. So new weapons, not quite sure. We'll see. I've seen a few of the new backpacks and everything as well. There's like I think new backpack that takes up. It's like a 4x4 in the stash, but has 4x5 in terms of slots. So yeah, new quests. Don't know. New quests. We'll see, I guess. Apparently, there's the levels that you need to get max different traders have changed. So, Mr. Logical Solutions here has a tweet on the trader level requirements for max levels, because someone's already hit that because they're insane. Don't know. Anyway, Prampor 36, Therapist 35. Skier is now 38. Peacekeeper 37. Mechanics 40. I think that was normal. I'm not sure. Maybe a bit more. It might have gone down, actually. I'm not quite sure. Ragman is now 42, level 42. I think previously it was level 40, and Jaeger is level 33. So I feel like some of them have gone up or down. I'm not quite sure. Maybe you guys can tell me in the comments below, because I forget what the previous ones were, because I've had max levels for ages, and yeah, so that's that. So there is a lot of new barter items, lots of new barter items, lots of new barter trades, new PMC face customization options. There is only one extra option for each faction, so it's whatever. I think I have the new one for USEC. So I have the new one, the new customization option for USEC. This guy's face, I can't zoom in, but you can see him kind of here. Different face. So new weapon mods, again, don't know what these are. We'll have to see as we go through the wipe. You'll probably find them and be like, oh, this is new. This looks new to me. I haven't seen this before. New mods for different things. They haven't told us. There's been no Tarkov TV podcast where they usually go through like the different attachments that they've added, right? Usually we see like a Tarkov TV podcast where they go through and they show us pictures of the new things coming in the next patch. We didn't have that this wipe, did we? We just have to figure it out. I mean, maybe that's why we didn't have one, because they want us to figure out things for ourselves, which I think that's fun. I think it's fun. So now we have the ability to report a suspicious player in the flea market. So anyone with a weird name, or I guess whatever. Special player status for streamers. So this will be the streamer mode that they've been chatting about. It will hide various user information UI on the game client. So maybe it might hide the server code and also the stuff in the bottom left corner that you usually have, where streamers usually hide it with some sort of picture or whatever. It'll like change your name for someone who's killed you. It might just be a random scav name or whatever. So they don't know that they've killed you, or they don't know that you've killed them. which is fine, because sometimes we get like players in squads where if you're a known streamer, like I don't know, say like Pestily or whatever, and they know Pestily's name, they'll go into their stream and tell their squad mates where he is if they've died to him. That's kind of one thing that happens, so hopefully that'll fix that. You can activate this status by going onto the main page of the game settings, but it's not there. Kind of where they said that, but it's not there. You have to apply for it, and there'll be more details given later, but you have to apply for this setting. Out of RAID voice command settings, so you can go into your settings here and go to controls, and it's got keyboard and mouse, and it's got phrases here. So this is a pretty cool new little thing that we have, where you can kind of choose just where you put your things. It's really cool that it's got all these options here to customize on F1 to F12. Yeah, so all the F keys, if you have those. I would like them to add customization for any key, so I just want to press any key, like if it's closer. So I don't want to have to press F1 to F12. Like I have to move my hand over to kind of press them. It's kind of awkward. I want to have just whatever keys I want, right? Another cool feature, the top-up option. When right-clicking stacks of items, this option allows you to fill the stack of items with the same kind of item. This will not mix found in raid with non-found in raid though, which is nice. That's cool. That's fine. You know, you have like single little bits of ammo hanging around. So I'll show you here. So I can split this stack of BS here. Go halfway. So we got 30-30 here. You see this too? And then I go top up and it puts it back in there. I'm trying to see here. Is there any 855 top up? There is. So that's actually, I'm not sure where that's put that. That might have put that. Hold on. So would that actually do it from the stash as well? It does. I think it's actually it's taken out my round from my mag too. Wait, hold on a second. We just put that in there. 855. We'll do top up. That's taking it from my gun too. It's taking the round from my gun as well, and from my character. Yeah, that's not what I want. Yeah, cool feature though. I like it, but needs some work, obviously. So, new skill, weapon maintenance, and there's also a new skill called troubleshooting. There's no information really on troubleshooting. Weapon maintenance on the wiki says that it reduces your gun wear up to 50% when firing. So if more maintenance means you're better maintaining your gun. You won't lose as much gun durability when firing, up to 50% apparently. Reduced probability of wear during repair, so you can repair it better. So once you repair it, it repairs more efficiently, I suppose, right? It is increased by repairing weapons, so makes sense, obviously. Troubleshooting, if I can check the thing in game here. Troubleshooting skill facilitates rectification of weapon malfunctions. So the more you jam your gun and clear the jam from your gun, the higher your skill gets, and you get faster at doing that. So you become better at unjamming the gun. And yeah, the maximum level of character has been changed to 79. So there we go. You know, if you didn't get to level 70, now you're not getting there anyway, you're getting to 79 instead. So enjoy that, I guess. Apparently also, people have been telling me that, I say it here as well, the Kappa Quest is now more difficult to complete, apparently. They might have added more items that you need for Kappa as well, because there's more stream items. I think there's like 4 or 5, not sure. Some say it might require level 71 to access the quest for the Kappa, the collector quest, which is what it's called from Fence. Also, some have a theory that you might need max Scav Karma to actually get that quest as well, which makes sense because it's from Fence. Over to here, optics rework. They've reworked the optics. You'll notice that some of the red dots, the PQ6, the one that was really popular, is now apparently really bad. It's really floaty, because that's true to real life. Apparently, the PQ6 is bad in real life. When aiming, the point of view camera will always be at the same distance from the scope or sight. Notice that like different sites had different sort of, they would like further away or closer, and it was different. Everything was sort of different, you know, it felt different. So now it'll be the same. Obviously, that goes with the optics rework. I haven't tested out all of the scopes. I want to say that the ACOGs might have changed quite a bit as well, which might be quite nice, because the ACOGs are usually quite small. You were like looking through a little peephole. Hopefully, they're bigger now. You can get an ACOG that's bigger. That'd be nice. The flea market is now also accessible at level 20, not level 10, level 20. Now, I have my own opinions on this. I think it's a bad thing in the sort of the later stages of the wipe. Right now, it's fine because everyone's at the same level. But once people get to level 20 and above, that are grinding the game, like there's players at like level 32 or level 36, whatever now, I think. Once they get there, once people that grind get there, they'll have a massive advantage over players that are just starting out or really slow. Well, not slow, but don't have enough time to put into the game. So I find this to be an issue, because I think their idea is that they want to elongate the mid game, right? So they want to make sure that the start and mid wipe is kind of longer, and the end meta, you know, at the end, obviously, right? But this is not the way, I don't think. There's tons of ideas of how to do it, but this, I don't think, is the way, honestly, personally for me. I'm not sure if you guys have any thoughts about this. Again, leave in the comments below what you think about the flea market being level 20. Not a fan, but whatever. Rebalance of weapon mods to change the meta or best in slot gear used. This is not the terminology they used in their patch notes, but I've changed it so that it's easier to read. Yeah, rebalanced weapon mods. So they've just changed some of the meta attachments and gear. So let's have to see what's best in slot now, essentially, right? Because everyone loves meta. It might not be the, you know, the standard meta anymore. It might have changed, which is cool. I'm down for that. I love that. Yeah, the rebalanced availability of top tier ammo and gear. What I thought this would mean is maybe it means that higher tier ammo like 905 and M61 will not be available on traders. What I assume is that would make sense. Otherwise, because I've noticed people in my Twitch chat have been saying that they found a lot more 905 and M61. I mean, I found a lot of high tier ammo like the SSA AP 556 rounds, the top penetration ammo for 556. Like, I found quite a bit of good ammo. So I imagine maybe they made it less available on traders, because that would make sense. If they haven't, that won't make sense, because then there's more high tier ammo available. So hopefully it's not on traders anymore. It's only found on raid only, which then will make armor worth it. You can actually wear level 5 armor, not get destroyed in one bullet because ammo doesn't care. M61 just goes straight through, doesn't matter. Slick, don't care. Now hopefully this will mean that armor, you can actually tank more shots. Gunfights will take longer. It's more of a fun experience, right? Because you can survive these things, get away, reposition. They've increased the leveling speed of the mag drill skill. That's cool, because that was pretty slow, in my opinion, in terms of leveling. So that's nice. Mag drills obviously helps you to reload your mags faster and put them in faster and all that stuff. Reworked the lighting of the game interface objects. If you haven't played Tarkov already on this wipe, the game looks brighter in darker areas. It just looks so much better. Like, it's a really small difference, but you notice it in certain areas, and it's so nice. Apparently, I haven't played Interchange yet, because I haven't got to those quests yet. Interchange apparently has been reworked. I'm not sure if you guys have played it. Again, comments below. Is Interchange better? Tell me. Apparently it's better, so I'm excited to try that, because Interchange, obviously, as we know, was super dark. It was even like weirder at the end of the last wipe, because they changed something with the shadows. That's cool. I'm down for that. Anyway, that's most of the patch notes that were important. So yeah, that's the whole patch notes. Let me know what you think again in the comments. Lots of comments. You got to comment. All right, down below. Give it a like as well if you're not already, and subscribe for more videos like this. I've got lots of guides coming out. I've got lots of plans, big plans. All right, just subscribe, do it, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Have a good one.